We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
What you got to do? There we go. Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? Yes.
Hello. Yes, Nick is so excited, Craig.
So excited. Yes, so excited to speak to the person that calls me a heroin addict for some reason. Do you want to tell people who you are and what you're all about first?
Do I want to tell people who I am and
what you're all about? Yeah, what your deal is.
What I'm all about? I'm just about searching for the facts and not siding with anyone or anything to like distract me from getting to the facts.
Okay, right. And these facts, where'd you gather these facts from?
That's a good question. It's, to be honest, it's getting more and more difficult to rely on any information. I think it's all been tainted in some way. I believe it is out there. It's just, it's very, like, it's both sides of the fence. So, for example, the mainstream is just as much lies as the truth community side of the fence. So, I'd say both informations are duff informations.
So, I'm on heroin, huh? Or I was. Is that right?
Well, you said in there's a clip of you saying it, and some Scottish guy recording you saying it, and it's like, yes,
saying what? That I was on heroin.
You said it come out of your mouth. You said you was addicted to opiates for 13 years.
Yeah, I never said I was addicted to heroin, did I?
No, that's me that's saying that. Because if you live in Scotland, and can I explain why I said that?
I already know the reason, but please carry on.
Okay, you have lived in the UK for you haven't left the UK for like 13 years. If you haven't lived anywhere else where they like Canada or Portugal or America, where you can get that prescribed for not even 13 years, but you probably could get it in Canada, and Portugal's prescribed for 13 years. But if you lived in England and you're saying you was an opiate, your words, your exact words, you was an opiate, addicted to opiates for 13 years, by default, what I said on my video is in England, which would include Scotland, Wales and the United Kingdom, you would not get prescribed opiates like you do in America, Canada or Portugal or Sweden and places like that, where you can buy them over the counter in some of them places, or you can get them prescribed indefinitely. The only things in England that you would get prescribed indefinitely would be methadone.
Wrong. Just straight up wrong. Everything you just said is completely and utterly wrong. There is many opioids that you can be prescribed long-term in the UK. I don't know where you got your nonsense information from, but you've just made up a thing in your head and then run with it and decided to insult me and call me a heroin addict and a useful idiot. The reason you did that is because you are stupid.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, Craig.
It's not an opinion, that is a fact. You are not a smart person.
Well, let's the audience decide that. Let's just
They've already decided. Guys, 1, he's dumb. 2, he's not dumb. All right? There's 550 people watching. Let's let them decide. 1, he's a fucking idiot. 2, he's a sane person. What do we say, chat?
You've only heard me speak for 30 seconds. Is that...
No, I listened to your video several times, mate, because it was fucking hilarious, yeah.
Right.
You have no knowledge about the prescription services across the UK. You made up something in your head and then called me a heroin addict and then said I got veneers. I appreciate the compliment on my teeth. I have spent my life looking after my teeth. But to say they are veneers is fucking retarded. And again, that's because you're stupid.
Okay, Craig, I said to you I would publicly apologise if I'm incorrect about your veneers. Let's handle one subject at a time. You tell me what opiate, which doesn't include the hydrocodone, that's a synthetic opiate.
So a semi-synthetic opiate.
Diamorphine
I was on diamorphine for a
Oromorph.
while. Yeah, I was on diamorphine for a while. I was on tramadol for a while. I was on a whole bunch of different ones. The one I settled on was dihydrocodone, which is a semi-synthetic opioid prescribed for long-term use for severe to moderate pain in the UK.
Not for 13 years.
Yeah, absolutely. But after that long term, and I got my new doctor when I moved up here, he helped me get off of it because it wasn't good for me being on it, and I was addicted to it. And in fact, opioids have a bad thing where if you use them for too long, they can actually increase your perception of pain. So my doctor worked very hard to get me off of the opioids that I'd been addicted to for 13 years, that I'd been prescribed to due to my injuries and chronic pain from serving this country in the military, which you then decide to insult me by insinuating that I was a heroin addict, which would have been impossible if I was in the fucking military as a nuclear engineer, you complete and upper muppet.
Well, I beg to differ. I don't think that any doctor in England would prescribe you tramadol, Oromorph, more MSTs, and then...
Good thing you're not a fucking doctor, isn't it, really?
To dihydrocodone,
Dihydrocodone, say it right.
Yeah, well not,
Yeah.
You did actually spell it wrong in the comment, but I'm not going to,
Well, yeah, spelling is irrelevant. Saying it right is proper. Dihydrocodone.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I was on. And to say it's not an opioid is stupid. It is literally designed to make your brain act like it's an opioid. That's why it contains many of the chemical elements that are in opioids, as well as some synthetic elements that allow it to be released over long term. It is a semi-synthetic opioid that is designed to help reduce pain over long-term
doesn't make it
usage.
An opioid, Craig. The opioid family is the hydrocodone, Oromorph, MSTs.
Yes, so it's an opioid. Yes.
No, it's not. It's a synthetic.
You just said
opioid.
It's part of the opioid family. And again, it's a semi-synthetic opioid. The only
and then I
synthetic
just
parts in it are the parts that
listed-
allow it to be released long-term. It's not, you don't take it and then it's boom in your system. The synthetic parts of it, in the pill that I had, were designed for it to be released over long-term in your body. So that's why it's a semi-synthetic. It is an opioid, and it's what I was on.
No, it's not an opioid. It's
a semi-synthetic opioid. Semi-synthetic opioid. It is part of the opioid family.
Okay. Oh, do you know what, Craig? You can have that one. I stand corrected. If that's what you want to claim, and I'm not going to split hairs whether a hydrocodone, the F118s, or a synthetic opiate or an opiate. What I do dispute is that you'd be on it for 13 years.
Well, I don't care if you dispute it. That's because you're stupid.
Okay. Well, you must have one of the most sympathetic doctors.
I've had several doctors, and I also know people that
affect your opioid receptors in your head.
Because it is, but it is, and the term opioid, all right, covers all opioids, synthetic or natural. It is an opioid. It is part of the opioid family. It is prescribed as an opioid. So
it's opioids, not opiates.
I didn't say I was addicted to opiates.
Again, is it called semantics or like?
Well, you're the one fucking making the difference, you nub.
Well, you're the one that said it, Craig, not me.
Yeah, I did say that I was on dihydrocodone for a long, long time. Yes, absolutely. You are the one claiming that this could not be prescribed long term. Do you have any evidence of that? Can I please see your medical license? Can I know where you got this knowledge of medicine? You didn't. The thing is, you are a retard. It's not my fault that your mom didn't love you enough and that she fed you lead paint instead of
There's no need to be mean to me.
No, I am going to be mean to you because you did a video saying I'm a heroin addict, you piece of shit.
Wow.
Right? You were dropped on your head as a child. Several times. In fact, your mother used your soft spot as an ashtray. Everybody that has ever loved you was
You're a real
wrong.
classy guy, Craig.
Everyone that's ever loved you was wrong. If I wanted to hurt myself, I would climb your ego and jump to your IQ.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, it does. Everyone else would have understood
What's
it, but you obviously are too thick to understand words.
Why do you need
Let me
everyone
break
else,
it down
Craig?
for you. If I wanted to hurt myself,
Why
I would
can't
climb
you-
your ego. I am saying that your ego is high enough that you can go online and claim you know more than medical doctors. And then to say I would hurt myself to jump to your IQ is indicating that your IQ is the same as my shoe size. One is high, the other is low. Jumping from one to the other would hurt me.
Well, like, that's a great dad joke. Like, don't tell it at the pub or around your mates, because he's probably going to get
I
not
tell
many
it all
laughs.
the time. It's a good one. But, you know,
all right,
it's not a
great.
dad joke.
Can
It's
I
a
ask-
devastating insult
no,
to a fucking moron.
Yes, can I ask you one question, please, Craig?
Go ahead.
What is IQ based on? It's a test. I know
It's a pseudo.
that.
Actually,
What is
IQ
it,
isn't really a
general
real thing. It's a
knowledge? Is it,
pseudo-scientific
like,
test, to be
based on
honest.
curriculum?
You there?
Sorry?
So you went away there. Yeah, IQ isn't even a real thing.
Yeah, I'm still here.
It's just pseudoscience. But when you do IQ tests, they try to roughly measure how intelligent you are. When they tried to measure your intelligence, you were the first person ever to just fail an IQ test.
Oh, so you was lining it up as a joke. It's not pseudoscience. It really is.
No,
a real
it is
thing,
pseudoscience, but
and
also I was lining it up as a good insult. Thank you for walking into that.
Okay, beautiful.
You know, I
So
do
you
enjoy
just-
a battle of wits. Why did you come unarmed?
Right, you asked me to come on your panel because you thought it'd be hilarious, and
And
you're
it is
just
fucking
proving
hilarious.
to
Guys,
be
is
the
this funny?
person that you
Yeah,
are.
they all think it's funny.
Craig, why? Craig, can I ask you another question? Why are you
Go ahead,
so
go ahead.
adamant? Why are you so adamant that you can't be wrong, or why are you so also two-part question? Why are you so adamant that everyone else is wrong and you belittle everyone like you?
I've measured the Earth's rotation and shape. I know I'm right. I've done it. I did the test.
With a stick.
No, I didn't use a stick. I didn't use a stick. No.
I thought you'd done. I thought you'd done your thing where you got the step ladder and a bit of string on there and a fucking spanner and swung it. And
what are you
measured it
on
and
about? You've
done something like.
I would call you a muppet, but that's an insult to Kermit.
You said you did an experiment at your college. Don't you remember?
I never said I stood on a. I never said I stood on a fucking step ladder and swung a spanner.
Put a piece of rope.
Okay, I think you're trying to talk about a Foucault's pendulum, but you're too dumb to know what it is.
Yes. All right, Craig. I'm not claiming I do know what it is. You said it was a ladder with a piece of rope.
No, I didn't say it was a ladder.
Oh, you said you attached it to something and you measured the amount.
Yeah, a
of
massive
movement.
fucking ceiling, like 100 feet above me.
Right,
Not a
Craig.
ladder. Oh, God. He thinks you can do a Foucault's pendulum by standing on a step ladder and attaching a spanner to a bit of string, guys. Flerfs
How did
aren't
you get
smart.
to the ceiling? How did you get to the ceiling? You obviously used a ladder, didn't you? You didn't levitate.
No,
on it, did
we
you, Craig?
used a cherry picker, actually.
You done what?
We used a cherry picker.
Okay, fair enough. I know what one of them is. I've been in the engineering
No, you haven't.
sector field. Yes,
No,
I
you've
have.
not been an engineering sector at all.
So,
to me.
Right. This is what I
Yeah,
really
and
wanted
Madman,
to
you're
know.
right. Guy in my chat says one of us is on drugs, bud, and it's not me.
Okay, no problem. What I want to know is why there's a two-part question. Why do you think you're always right, even though you say you've measured stuff? Why have you got to be so condescending to genuinely nice people like Jeren, that other guy, Witsit?
Witsit is not a nice person. He's said horrific, horrible things about me. I'm not condescending to Jeren. Jeren and I actually have very decent conversations. The people I'm condescending and horrible to are the ones that act like assholes and refuse to actually have a conversation. It's not my fault that flat earthers are mostly incapable of understanding how conversations work. Flat earthers in general are not nice people. I have received over 100 death threats. I have been doxxed. I have had people say they're going to hurt my family. I have had many things done nasty to me by flat earthers. Flat earthers in general are not nice people. In fact, what I have found out recently is that the Venn diagram of flat earthers and Nazis is basically a circle.
Okay, what about on Brother Sanchez's when people was all like kind?
Brother Sanchez was racist and horrible to me.
No, well, apart from when he said about your heart and all that, and he was genuine, and that
He's
other
never
people
been
on his
genuine.
panel were
Brother
like,
Sanchez never shuts up and never lets me talk. Freaks out when I try
yeah,
to
he does
talk.
that to everyone, though.
Yeah, but Brother Sanchez was never nice to me. Brother Sanchez was horrific, horrible, and racist to me several times. I gave him chances after he was racist to me, and he continued to be racist. Brother Sanchez is a racist piece of shit.
You've got skin than that.
What?
You've got thicker skin than that. You can handle a few little. You've got thicker skin than that.
So just racism's okay, is it? You should just have thick skin and not worry about racism. Is that right?
I don't know what he said to you, but I never heard him. I'm not sticking up for Brother
He was
Sanchez.
directly racist to me because I'm white. That's what he did.
I think you might have misinterpreted.
No, he did a stream the next day saying that he did it and said that he was right to do it, and then was racist again in that stream.
Well, I can't get involved. I haven't heard.
You're the one that fucking brought it up, you dick.
Well, I said that I thought he was kind to you and told the people.
No, he wasn't.
When they was genuine about your.
No, he wasn't. He's been horrible every time I've spoken to him. He is the most insufferable moron on the planet. Well, maybe you have taken that.
Well, hang on. I thought I was. Yeah,
I just said. I mean, this is my first conversation with you. You're pretty insufferable. You started our interaction by calling me a heroin addict and saying that I have veneers, which is a piece of shit move to do. You tried to say things about my medical history without having any knowledge of my medical history because you're a piece of shit. Instead of looking at the arguments I make for a globe Earth, you decided to try and attack me personally by making a hit piece saying I'm a heroin addict. You are a piece of shit.
And what else did I say, Craig? If I got it wrong about your veneers and your medical history concerning your heroin, I'd make a public apology.
You never said that, but you're here. Make a public apology.
I did on one of my videos. Okay. I don't believe that you was on opiates for 13 years. I just can't see it.
That's not an apology. That's not an apology. That is still saying that I'm lying. That's not how you start an apology. Let me show you how it works. This is how an apology goes. Fact, I am sorry that I said that anyone who ever loved you, that's wrong. Your mum probably did love you. I apologise. That was a bad thing to say. See, that's how an apology works. Use my
head as an ashtray or something?
Well, no, she probably did use your soft spot as an ashtray, but, you know.
Okay, see, now you have to do it, Craig. You have to turn.
But, you know, I just showed you how an apology works. You don't start an apology by going, I still think you're a fucking liar.
Get your apology, Craig. You're going to get an explanation. I jumped the gun. I owe you an apology and an explanation for calling you a 13-year heroin addict. I stand corrected. You had some medical problems I wasn't aware of. And I jumped the gun by listening to someone say, you say on someone's stream that you was addicted to opiates for 13 years. I've got my wires crossed. I'm issuing a public explanation of why it was incorrect and wrong of me to say that and jump the gun. You okay with that?
You haven't said the words "I'm sorry" yet.
Well, okay, I'm sorry, but I thought an explanation...
There we go. That's how apologies go. You use the words "I'm sorry" because that's what an apology is.
See,
I don't accept your apology, just so you know. I don't accept your apology. I think you're a piece of shit.
You're so like this. You have to play this big bad boogeyman, but you're not.
You are the one that got FTFE. That's totally your fucking fault.
Well, no, but you do it with everyone.
No, I don't.
Apart from Jaren.
I do it with flat earthers that deserve it, like you.
Okay. Right. Who said I'm a flat earther?
Well, you're quite clearly a flat earther.
I'm not a globe earther. I know it's not a globe, but I don't believe
then
it's
you're a
nice
flat earther.
either.
And it is a globe. You're wrong. I've measured it.
Well, can you show me the curve then? Show me the curve.
Sure. Would you like to see a picture of it now?
Yeah, why not?
1 sec. Let me put it up for you. There you go, buddy.
That's a curve, is it?
Show me
a curve at sea level, please.
Show you a curve at sea level. Well, you see that horizon thing? Yeah, that's an effect of the curve.
What? No, Craig.
See this? Right? This is 210 meters above sea level, and it's literally showing you the curve of the Earth. Because that bridge is 210 meters above sea level, so is the camera, but those mountains behind it are 510 meters above sea level. There is the curve of Earth.
Doesn't look
There
very
is the
curved to
curve of
me.
Earth.
Can't you show me a
Here
curve
is
at
a
sea?
bridge curving over the ocean, or over the
No,
Lake Pontchartrain.
That's been debunked.
No,
And
it's
if
never
it
been
was
debunked.
that curve was that vicious, come on, Craig.
This
that
is a
bridge
shot
not-
from a live. This is a still from a live video where he moved the camera up and down according to the audience. That was not debunked. It is from a live video which is still available on his
So
channel.
you're actually claiming that bit of the curve at the end. Think of how vicious that curve is.
No,
It'd be like a
what you
fucking
don't
roller
understand is
coaster,
that's called
mate.
forced perspective.
Is
The
it-
further
is
something
that a
away
bridge
is,
or-
listen
is it
to
a
the
bridge-
words
is it a
I'm
bridge
saying,
or a
listen
roller
to the
coaster?
words that I am saying. What you are seeing is called forced perspective. The further away it is, the bigger distance in the shorter amount of pixels, which means it looks more curved than it would naturally because of the angle that it is. However, when it goes up and down, it just shows you quite clearly what it is. Again, the curve of the Earth. The curve of the Earth. There it is.
Say that bit again. It looks more curved than it actually is. Can you just repeat what you
Yeah,
just said?
because it's called forced perspective.
So it could not be curved at all, really, if it's just looking
of course
like
it's curved. I'm
more
literally showing you
curved.
the curve of the Earth here and the effects of the curve of the Earth here. Here is the curve of the Earth. You asked
right,
for the curve of the Earth. There is. This is taken with a camera.
Yeah, that to me doesn't look like a certified
I don't give a
picture.
fuck
That
what you
looks
say.
something
Right,
that
here's
a
another one
5-year-old could
taken
do
a
on
couple of years
Photoshop.
later. Photoshop didn't exist in 1969 when this one was done, or 1972 when this one was done.
Come on, Craig.
No,
You're more
Photoshop was first launched in 1998.
Craig, come on. That's when they gave it to the public. You're a military man.
Adobe
You know you-
Photoshop did not exist in
Weird.
1969.
To the public.
No, to
the
anybody.
military. Oh, okay. So you come on, Craig. You're a military man. You must know that the military get to play with the toys before the public do.
No, not really. That's just not something that really happens.
What? Not with night vision goggles. The military didn't use them first, and they didn't come to the public after the military. Like GPS didn't come to the military first, then the public.
Things aren't just given to the military and then the public. They don't get the military to test it, then give it to public. That's not how it works. There was no Photoshop given to the military before it was given to the public. That's not how it works. If you are the ones making this claim, then you have to back it up. But here is a picture that was taken with a physical camera where the actual negatives still exist. This was developed in a dark room when they got home.
Okay, right. Well, that still doesn't prove anything. I'll tell you what would.
How does it not prove anything? They took a picture of the Earth in fucking space.
Well, okay, well, what would prove it more is in 2024 when India went there with their little
the Chandrayaan lander, yeah.
Yeah, and then when someone else went up there recently, and someone else went up there recently, you don't think, and on that bloody space station thing, the ISS, you don't think that they could do a bit of photoing from an iPhone or a P900 and send that back, or what?
They do. They've got orbiters around the moon that have taken shots of the landing sites. We've seen that.
No, of Earth.
Well, here's a picture of Earth. They took pictures of Earth when the recent one when they sent Artemis around the moon. They took pictures then.
No,
there's lots of pictures of Earth all of the fucking time. We take pictures from the ISS all of the time. What are you fucking talking about?
They're CGI images. It says it.
You say they're CGI, but you don't know they're CGI.
Go on to our God's website, Mr. Eric Dubay, who's done
Eric Dubay is a fucking moron and a liar.
All right. I don't want to trigger you, Craig.
You're not triggered. Like I've been smiling this whole time, dipshit. I ain't triggered. Oh my god!
Look, the way
you
you're
are
talking,
so stupid.
like
you are so stupid that you just called Eric Dubay someone to refer to. You are so stupid that you made a video claiming that you can't get prescribed opioids.
Look, Craig, we've addressed that. I've issued a public apology and an explanation. Let's move on. You can't prove the curve. You've just said it looks
I showed you a picture of it. I've measured the shape of the Earth, so there's that been done.
Can you give your mouth a rest for 10 seconds and let me talk? One picture since you've put those rusty buckets up there, the rockets. one picture you've got.
No, there's
to
lots
show
of pictures. There's millions of pictures all the time.
What's this CGI nonsense you're showing?
This isn't CGI. This is a picture taken from a camera that was sent up by a friend of mine, Mr. Sensible.
Well, why doesn't it look like a photo then?
Well, because I increased the saturation to make it clearer so that everyone could see what was there.
Well, what am I looking at then? Why?
That's the curve of the Earth. That is a camera in space looking at the curve of the Earth and the curve of the atmosphere above the Earth.
Well, it doesn't look very curved to me.
That is the amount of curve that you should expect at that height. It was predicted to look like that.
So how wide? How long is this? How wide is it?
How wide is what?
This picture.
Well, the field of view of the camera is about 120 degrees, I think.
No, yeah. What does that mean to me? Like from as we look from left to right, how much we're looking at? 200 meters, 1 mile, 2 miles.
I'm not sure the exact amount, but that's the amount you would expect to see it curve when you're at 35,000 meters in the air. That's what you would expect to see it.
That make the Earth then? How big would that make the Earth?
We would give it a radius of what we expect. That curve is the predicted amount from what we say the radius of the Earth is, 3959.
Okay, might be the predicted amount, but you can't tell me how from left to right, how much in meters or feet or kilometers or miles.
I could probably calculate it, but I don't want to do that right now. You
probably don't, because you're going to have a red face because it ain't bloody curved, Craig.
Well, you can see the curve in front of you. What do you mean it ain't curved? There's the curve in front of you.
Craig, that's not. Come on, that's like saying.
That is the curve you would expect at that height. That is what we predict with the globe.
Well, is it? Can you show me one where you haven't turned it up to make it look like a computer-generated image?
Well, yeah, you can watch the entire live video. The video exists on his channel. I just took a screenshot from that video and then increased the saturation so that you could see the curve of the Earth and the atmosphere. That's all.
Okay. Can you answer me another question then?
Sure. Why not? It seems to. Normally, just so you know, normally I charge £75 an hour for physics and maths tutoring. So you're actually getting a pretty good deal here right now.
Well, I don't want. Oh, come on, look. What I want to ask is just one question. Why do they call it sea level?
Because it is the level of the sea around the world.
So when does the sea level turn into a sea curve?
What does the word level mean to you?
Level, it means like a datum line, a level datum line to take your first measurement
on Earth. Level means curved. When you're talking about Earth, the definition of level is conforming to the curvature of the liquid parts of Earth's surface. According to surveyors, true level is the curve of the Earth. Sea level is just the height of sea on the Earth, which actually changes based on where you are on the Earth. It's just that's all it is. But level curves.
They wouldn't
on
call
Earth.
it level. No.
Yes.
Okay, so if I go on to the Oxford English Dictionary and type in level.
Okay. Give me one. Let me just do this live for you right now, so you can see, because you're not smart.
No, I'm not, Craig.
Right, so here we go. Look on here. Right, we'll go to let's go to Merriam-Webster Dictionary. That's a good one. Right, Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Oh no, wait, why'd that go? Let's get rid of that.
What about the Oxford English Dictionary?
Well, I like using the Merriam-Webster personally. All right, so let's go to the Merriam-Webster
Dictionary. Let's have a look at what the Oxford
right?
English Dictionary says.
So Merriam-Webster Dictionary, let's go down to adjectives, right? You just read this out for me? Can you read the bit I've highlighted there?
No.
It says conforming to the curvature of the liquid parts of Earth's surface. Now, let's go to this page, right? This is a very good web page. mctune.net/level. And on this page, we've got things like from, actual books about leveling and surveying and stuff, from the theory and practice of surveying. True level is a curve conforming to the surface of the Earth. Oh, weird. Webster's Encyclopedia of Dictionaries. Level surface, a surface which is everywhere perpendicular to the direction of gravity. Curvature and refraction, definition level, Merriam-Webster. What is a horizontal line versus a level line? Here's how surveyors set it up. So this is what a horizontal line is versus a level line, which is curved, matching the curve of the Earth. So yeah, level surface. A level surface is defined as a curved surface, which at each point is perpendicular to the direction of gravity at the point. The surface of still water is a truly level surface. Any surface parallel to the mean spheroidal surface of Earth is therefore a level surface. So yeah, you have to take words in context, right? And when you use the right context for the words, when I've finished, I will stop, right? But when you take the words in the right context and you actually apply the right context to the right words, you find out what they are. And when you apply the word level to the context of Earth, it means curved.
No, it doesn't. I
just showed you it does.
Level. Well, I
just showed you it does. Why are you ignoring all the things I just showed you?
Because I've got the Oxford English Dictionary definition.
Words have many definitions. Words have many definitions, depending on the context.
Craig. They have...
Are you telling me that words only have one definition?
No, I'm going to read them out. They have the thesaurus...
the what?
Noun, pronoun...
The thesaurus?
I'm not that intelligent.
Did you say the thesaurus?
Like a dictionary that gives you another definition, more in-depth definition of the word. I'm not that intelligent, Craig. You can laugh at me.
I know you ain't.
Can I read out my thing now? You've read your thing out. Can I read my thing out?
Sure. And none of that debunks all the stuff I've read out. Yeah, because words have lots of different meanings depending on the context.
Let me know when I can talk. Thank you. Having an even surface, not having one part higher than another part.
Yep.
A position on a real or imaginary scale in respect of the amount of intensity, extent, or the relative amount of intensity of any property. To make a surface level or even, to remove or reduce inequalities in the surface, or also to spread or distribute in a flat layer. Doesn't say anything about the definition and what you just said. It tells you level is level, straight. One part not being higher than the other.
The actual what you just did was you just read a basic definition from a dictionary. Not one part higher than another is elevation.
Dictionary.
Yeah. And one part higher than another is elevation. Elevation is not Earth's curve. They are not the same thing. And I don't know why you ignored all the stuff from the professionals that I showed you. I'll do it again because you seem to have problems with reading, right? This is from professionals that actually use level in practicality. The professionals say that level is defined as a curved surface. That's what the professionals say. So if you want to argue with the professionals when you don't know anything about anything, then that means you're a fucking idiot once again.
Can I say one thing then, Craig? Why is it called level if it's not level and it's a curve?
Because level can be curved. Level just means in relation to another surface. Think of it like this. A tire is level with the wheel that it is on.
Yeah.
Okay? Right? If I have a curved surface and I draw another curved line above that surface, which has the same distance above that line the whole way, that line is level to the curved surface. That's what level means in practicality.
You could say the tires has a level spot where it becomes level with the road surface, but it's not level. A tire's not level; it's round.
A tire is level with the wheel. Again, right? Listen to the words. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Right? Try and actually understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. All right? I have a curved surface, right? And then, right, let me put the camera up for you so I can actually give you a visual.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Excuse me.
I still think you're wrong, Craig, and this is why your ego and IQ.
Again, I'm not the one saying this. I am just saying what the experts say, okay?
Yeah, but they're not experts, Craig. If they
Well, they
can't
are
even
experts.
work out
They're
what
the
fucking
surveyors and the
level
ones that actually use level in practicality. They are the experts, right? So you see this ball, yeah?
Yeah.
You see this globe, right?
Yeah.
See the curved surface.
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, now I take my finger, and if I put a curve over it that matches the curve of that Earth, right?
Yes.
My finger is now level to the curve of that Earth.
No, it's not. It's married to it, and it's like
it's level to it because at each point,
it's not level.
At each point of the between my globe and the finger, there's the same difference, the same amount above it. So at this point here, there's like 5 millimeters, and at this point here, there's like 5 millimeters. It is level to the surface underneath it. And again, the actual experts, say that level is a curved surface. I just showed you the experts saying it.
Absolute nonsense.
What? So you think experts are nonsense? Do you? You think experts say? Do you think experts say nonsense? Do you?
Your fingers just.
Do you think experts say nonsense? Do you? I'm asking you a fucking question. Do you think experts say nonsense? Do you?
Craig, you need to calm
down. Do you think experts say nonsense? Yes or no?
I'm entitled to my opinion, and I think
it's not an opinion. You are wrong. You can't have an opinion about something that is factual. You can't have an opinion about 1 + 1 = 2.
Okay,
that's not something you get to have an opinion about. You don't get to have an opinion about what level is. Level is what it is, and in the context of the Earth, level is curved.
It's not. That's level can't
again. Right? Let's do it again. You fucking moron.
It doesn't matter how many times you say it. It's not.
Let's do it again. You absolute dipshit. Right, leveling.
Craig, please calm down.
Shit, I'm talking. In consequence of the globular figure of Earth, a level surface is not, as it appears to be, a plane surface. It is nearly, though, not exactly spherical, because it matches the curve of the Earth. Now look at this here. This is from illustration of leveling items from a leveling manual that surveyors use, and it has that curved line as the level surface. And this curved line as the level surface, but this is the datum, which is also curved. And it is sea level, which is curved. So this line and this line are all level to this line. So again, you are saying that experts have put bullshit up. So you know more about surveying. So you know. Hold on. Oh no, let me finish. Let me ask you a question. Do you know more about surveying and leveling than surveyors?
I probably know a little bit less than some surveyors because I have worked and set out lift shafts. I've had to work with other
you're not a surveyor to do that. Surveyors measure the surface of the Earth, you knobsack. Right, let me read this out to you. A truly level surface is a segment of any... I'm talking. A truly... wait. A truly level surface is...
You're doing
There we go. A truly level surface is a segment of any spherical surface which is concentric to the globe Earth. A true line of level is an arc of a great circle. That's what the experts say. You do not know more than the experts. Stop pretending that you do.
Can I talk now then? So
I will give you permission to talk once I've checked my super chats.
No problem.
You can wait for now. Oh, I've got a lot of super chats. MB for £2 says super chat. No, that's not right. I want a super cat and a super hat. Please try again. Gareth Bunting.
Just be a bit more grateful, Craig. You got a super chat.
You know it. I'm joking, right?
All right.
Gareth Bunting has been around for 1 month. Says, can we get him on 2 times speed on Zoom somehow? I know. This is the drugs he's on. They make him talk that slow. CJ Lamerix, $2, and that's your 20th super chat. Thank you. This fool has no facts. I know. He absolutely doesn't. You're 100% right there. Adam Johnson for £2 says, the name facts means he fell asleep. Yeah, probably during class in science, to be honest. Melodic Lyrics, £5 says, oh, did that man just say Wales and Scotland are England? Are Wales and Scotland England facts?
Look, it's irrelevant. I know Wales and Scotland have the same prescribing guidelines as the United Kingdom. Like maybe in Scotland you get away.
But are Wales and Scotland England? Yes or no?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Someone
There's nothing
fucking
wrong with
clip
not
that
knowing.
for me. He doesn't know if Wales and Scotland are England. Please,
I
someone
don't.
clip that for me. I'm begging you. Somebody clip that for me. Put it in my
Yeah,
Discord.
no
Thank
problem.
you.
No problem. Now you
Jesus
forgot
Christ.
what I wanted to ask you. Right,
Oh,
if
well,
an
you better think
engineer,
hard.
I've remembered now. Can I
Go on
ask
then,
you
go on then.
if an engineer has got a datum line to set out an engineering project?
Yep.
How can it be curved, Craig?
Datum line
When
can be curved. In fact, the sea level datum is curved, as I showed you.
God. Oh my God! So how do you get?
In fact, the main datum that that surveyors use is a geoid, which is spherical.
Well, that's not the way. If you pull
That's
up
that's the way that surveyors do it.
Hang on a sec. If you pull up a schematic diagram and look at the datum line, it will be straight as a level. If you get two pieces of wood,
straight as a level. Again, no, that's not true. When datum lines, the main datum line that surveyors use is curved. It's the geoid of Earth.
So, oh my God!
GSW
How are you going
64,
to
I
get?
think.
How are you going to get the measurements for all your buildings and groundwork and foundations that you need to do accurately to the correct depth, to the
because
correct
you know the Earth is curved and you take
millimetre?
that into account. However, plane surveyors who only survey over very short distances ignore the curvature of the Earth because it's so slight over those short distances.
Oh, there's a
but
surprise.
geodetic surveyors have to take into account the curvature of the Earth because they measure over much larger distances. Right.
You can't have it
Lovebot
both
for
ways.
199 says 1k. Bye. Gotta go. I didn't give you permission to leave. Get back here. Craig Poole for 4 months to be a member. It says it came back as a negative number. Stephen Jarvis for £2 says facts over the moon when his IQ came back negative. Stephen Jarvis for £2
really
says
mean, aren't you?
yes, yeah, we're horrible. Hi Rachie50, we're ready for your next Flerf dump. Rachie is the best ex-flat earther ever. Stephen Jarvis for £2 says there's 23 million of photos of Earth from space. Yeah, there's probably even more than that. He's just dumb.
They're CGI images.
Yeah, but so
photos.
every image of your brain is CGI, dude. Ryan for 4.99
No. That's why it says
still
image
waiting
and
for a
not
Flerf to
photo.
take me up on my offer.
Even I'm intelligent enough to know that.
You're not intelligent.
That's why it
Don't
says
ever say you're
image and not
intelligent.
photo.
Please don't lie like that to me. Ryan 499 says still waiting for a Flerf to take me up on my offer to fly their own camera on one of my rockets. They all run and hide like rats. It's hilarious. Flerfs don't like challenges that disprove their stuff. Like I said earlier with the final experiment. CJ Lamerix $2 says a little curve. Nuh-uh, not there. Get the fuck out of here, Poe. I know. Whilst I'm showing him a curve on screen. There's no curve.
That's not. You didn't show anything, Craig.
Of course not. That's right. Ignore the evidence and it's not there. Good job, buddy.
Well,
good job.
I think the Oxford English Dictionary is pretty good evidence to say level is level. But anyway, you believe what you want.
Jesus for $5 says facts. Climb on your roof. Take several pics and put them together in your computer as one whole image. Does that mean your roof doesn't exist?
No, it means they've been stitched together.
Does it mean your roof doesn't exist?
It means that they're not one picture.
Oh, fuck, so he can't even answer a question. Mr. Unite for the chill win for $2 says, my OAD has 6 columns for level. He read 3 lines. Yeah, flat earthers don't like the fact that words have different meanings depending on context. They just like their particular one. It's amazing. Jay Walkin for €2.49, calling himself facts is a joke in itself. Yeah, well...
Yeah, and what was the first thing I said to you when I come on? I'm searching for the facts. I don't have all the facts, as you...
Well, you should probably have searching for facts then, not just facts.
Well, facts, nothing but the facts. That, that's what I wanted to call my channel.
The problem is you don't have the ability to figure out what the facts are because, and this is me being nice, you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, well, that's great. Look,
OG for $2 says these baby Flerfs are pretty bad. I know, right? Dib, member for a year, says, is this guy salvageable? Nah, fuck him, I don't care. Flerfs can keep him. Daniel Rosen, 99 euro cents. Thank you very much. That's your first super chat, dude. I really appreciate it. And an MB, member for 13 months, says, we're only mean to the willfully ignorant, especially if they claim to be more knowledgeable than experts. Yeah, and you are willfully ignorant.
No, I'm not, Craig.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just telling the truth.
No,
you cannot have it both ways.
You
There's
told everyone
no
that
curve.
I'm addicted to heroin and have veneers.
Sea level.
Sea level is curved.
They're mocking you. They're saying you can see with your eyes level.
Oh my god, that's
level.
fucking Nathan Thompson's. Are you a Poe?
No. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. What's this with you, McToon, and that strange vicar who looks like a tennis shoe pimp from Frigarola and Kensington, like with this last experiment? You had no intention of going anywhere. You just done it.
It's called the final experiment, and the pastor, Will Duffy, is spending $100,000 of his own money to send one flat earther and one globe earther to Antarctica to record the 24-hour sun and test the hypothesis of flat versus globe. That's what's happening.
You probably want me to go because I don't own a camera.
No, we really would like Journalism, Witsit, or Durf to go, but all three of them are making excuses right now.
Well, I think Durf said he wanted to do something with a plane, and you could all go up there with a film crew if you was not going to be like this.
No, Durf said he wanted to go to Antarctica and film the 24-hour sun, and now he's making excuses now that someone's offered to pay for it.
Well, yeah, but there's a cheaper way of doing it, and you've got the.
It doesn't matter if it's a cheaper way of doing it. The offer has been made. The money is there. The thing that they want to do, the thing that Durf has been asking to do, he is it's being done, and he won't do it because he's scared.
And you control the weather, Craig.
Yes.
You can control the weather.
Yeah, it's one of my superpowers.
No, I mean, I know you can make clouds like Jeremy Clarkson.
No, I have the ability to control the weather.
Done that. I know.
No,
you
I literally have the ability to control the weather. It's my mutant ability.
All right. Well, good on you, mate. Good on you.
What one did you get? What ability did you get?
Durf said he could do it by hiring a plane and gyroscopes, good quality, the best quality gyroscopes, and proving it's not a globe by that theory.
No, he didn't.
Durf,
I've got the recording that I showed everyone earlier of him specifically saying he wants to go to Antarctica to film the 24-hour sun.
No, I heard him last night say that he could do. That's what he could do. Get a plane.
Well, then he should fucking fund it. He's got all those bitcoins.
I thought, look, I'm not particularly a fan of Dave Wise, so like, there's no love lost there. But like, I'm not like some of the people I know don't like him, so by default, I have, I have to stick with my own. So I like Jaren, I like a lot of other people in the flat Earth community, but I don't know, like, I just can't go against the people that have not been wrong so far. So anyway, I don't want to start any shit. Like, he seems to be on the level. Maybe some people made a mistake. It's not really for me to say, but yeah. But he did say yesterday that he would go pay for like a plane, hire a plane.
Well, then he should go and do it. If that's what he wants to do, then he should go and do it.
Yeah, no, you, McToon, as long as you was behaving and not like this, not shouting like a loudmouth, you can be all right, Craig. I've heard you be all right on Brother Sam.
Yeah, I'm not going to be right to someone who called me a heroin addict, though, am I?
Right, so you can be a normal guy without all this, sort of persona you put on.
You could have been a normal guy. That would have been the way to start it, but no, you made a video calling me a heroin addict, so,
Well, we can get over that, Craig. It's a small little blip in the fucking road. You're just getting your nicks in.
I'm not getting over that, dipshit.
All right, fair enough. You can. You hang on a sec. Weren't you the one that just said my mum used my head as an ashtray?
No, she used specifically your soft spot.
That's all right. Yeah, well remembered. So let's just call it even Stevens. And
no.
No, listen. This is what you lot do. You go childish. You lot. I call it the Facebook world.
It's your fault. You did this.
Oh, Craig. You've been doing this a long time before.
You are the one that got this reaction. It is your fault.
All right, this time it may be my fault, but you've been.
Well, then, stop crying.
You put this persona on the same way I put a stupid persona on when I go on other channels, and the reason I talk slow is because I'm not in a rush. You decide if it's Craig or FTFE. Say what?
You decide if it's Craig or FTFE, and you got FTFE because, like I said, you're a fucking idiot. Anyway, I would say it's been a pleasure talking to you, but it really hasn't. Go fuck yourself. Right, there we go. That was fun.
FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show. Earth thinks that evolution is real. Chemtrails don't exist, vaccines work. Climate change is happening, we landed on the moon. The FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show. Study is not alright. Baby, it's not alright. Nathan Oakley has a small penis. Nathan Oakley has a small penis. It's basically an itty. Baby, it's not alright. Fight the flat earth. It's basically stupidity is not